2001 and 2100. This blood moon will be seen in Europe.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody calm down, but the question is the blood moon coming July 27, 2018, is this a sign of the end of the world? It is a sign of the end times. We are in the era of the apocalypse. And this blood moon, which will be the longest blood moon of this century, is happening in the 70th year of Israel being a nation. It's happening the same year also that Jerusalem has been declared the eternal city of God. And it's happening when the volcano's already erupting in Hawaii, and the smoke is erupting, the smoke, the ash, all of the plumes, all of the volcanic rivers flowing. It's incredible how the Bible refers to these events taking place in the last days. Matter of fact, Jesus said this. In Luke 21:25, he said, "There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and distress of nations with perplexity. The sea, the waves roaring.
The blood moon of July
Men's hearts will
27,
fail them for
2018.
fear. For looking
is another
after
of
those
many
things
events
coming
from
upon
the
the earth,
heavens
for the powers
that
of
have happened in
heaven
the
shall
past
be
few months
shaken.
and years.
Then shall we see
This
the
will
Son
be
of
the
Man
longest blood moon
coming in a cloud
of
with
this
power and
century,
great glory.
according to
And
astronomers.
these things begin to come to
This
pass.
blood moon will
He said, "Look
outshine
up,
every
lift
other
up your head,
eclipse.
your
take
redemption
place-
draweth nigh." There's a scripture in the Bible. It says this in Joel 2, verse 30. "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance,
This
as
should
the
be of
Lord
note to
has
anyone
said,
who is watching
and
the
in the
signs of
remnant
the season.
whom the Lord hath
We
called."
must keep
Notice
in
here what it
mind
says
the
in the
words
scriptures.
of
There will
Jesus
be
when
these
talking about
signs
some
in
of
the
the
heavens,
signs of his coming.
and there will be
signs
on
in
the
the
earth.
sun, in
And
the
then
moon,
it talks about a
and in
volcanic
the
eruption,
stars.
blood, fire,
And on the earth
pillars of
distress
smoke.
of nations,
Then
with
the sun is
perplexity,
darkened, and
the
it is
sea
being
and the
darkened by
waves
the
roaring.
dark clouds
Men's
from
hearts
the
failing them from
eruptions,
fear.
and then the moon will turn
And
to
the
blood.
expectation
We have
of those
a
things which
full
are coming on the
blood
earth.
moon. The
For the
longest
powers of
blood
the
moon,
heavens
103
will be shaken.
minutes. This moon will
Now,
turn blood red. It's
let's
the
take a look at
longest
some
blood moon
signs from
of
the
the
heavens.
century. Remember
From
the
the
blood
past
moons of
few months and
2014
years.
and
The Bible
2015.
says that the heavens
How they landed
declare
on Jewish
the glory
feast
of
days,
God.
during Passover,
in Isaiah,
during
in
the
Joel,
Feast of Passover,
in the
during the
Gospels,
Feast
in
of Tabernacles,
Revelations,
Feast
about
of
there would be
Passover,
signs
Feast of
in the sun and the
Tabernacles.
moon, where
And
the
in
sun would
between,
turn to
of course, there were
sackcloth,
solar eclipses.
and the moon
This
would
is
turn
different.
to blood.
This blood moon, the
scientific
longest blood
website,
moon of the
NASA,
century,
has
happens in
5,000
between two
years of
partial
eclipses.
solar
Several thousand
eclipses.
years in
Matter
the
of fact,
past,
there will be a
thousands of
solar
years in the
eclipse.
future.
It's a partial one. It will happen on July 13th. And then, right in the middle, July 27th, will be the total blood moon, the longest
And the
of the
reason why is
century.
because God is very
Then 2 weeks
mathematical.
later,
He
there
set
will be
up,
another
everything
partial
like his own
solar
personal
eclipse
watch, his own
on
time
August
clock.
the
And
11th.
so I wanted to see
So
if there were
there
any
is
significant
apocalyptic signs in
solar
the heavens.
lunar
Matter of fact,
eclipses over
there's
the
an
next
article
5 or
that's
6
out actually
years.
by the
in
Express.
2014 and 2015,
They asked the question. They said,
there were
blood
4
moons,
total
2018.
lunar
Is July's
eclipses in a row.
blood moon a sign
Well, how
of the
often
end of the
does that
world?
happen?
Well, yes,
So I
it
went
is.
back,
It's a sign
to
of
NASA's
the end
website in
time.
history,
It's a
and I
sign
noticed
that
there were
this
not
is
4 blood moons
the
in a row
apocalyptic
at
era.
all in the
And
1800s,
in the
1700s,
article,
or in
they
the
asked some
1600s.
questions, and you can read
So
it. I'll
I
put
thought,
the link
wow,
below.
this is
But they did mention
unique.
the fact that I was already on
twice
this.
in the 1900s.
They said popular Christian
Israel became a
conspiracy
nation in
pastor. I don't know if
1948.
that's exactly who I
And
am,
then you
but
had these four
Paul
blood moons
Begley
in
jumped
1949
on
and
the bandwagon and claimed about the blue blood moon,
And
which
then
I
in
did back in
1967
January.
and
And it was a
1968
very
to have Israel
prophetic
recapture
move.
Jerusalem, the
Because
whole
what
city,
happened?
to have it back in their
The
hands.
embassy did move
But I
to
went ahead and
Jerusalem.
went back to 2014
Jerusalem
and
did celebrate its
2015,
70th
and I was looking at the dates.
And so, yes, the blue blood moon
These
was
series
prophetically
of eclipses
bringing
are
about
truly
the
astronomical.
events of the
To
end
have these
times.
events happen,
Also,
and
we
then
know what's
tied
happening in North
to what
Korea.
prophetically
See,
the Bible
does
says
talk
is going to be
about the
happening with
nations
Israel.
being in perplexity
During these next 2
okay?
years, not only
but
four blood
also
moons, but a
remember
total solar eclipse,
Mark
a
Phillips.
partial solar
I had him on my
eclipse.
show.
And when it
Talked
comes
about
to
that blue
sending
blood moon as
signals,
well.
God
And
wants
he
to work
and
according
Pastor
to
John
his
Hagee,
calendar,
both
not
of them
ours.
were very instrumental
We
in
know when
bringing
they
out
fall on the feast
the
days, God
four
is trying
blood
to
moon
tell us.
tetrad of 2014, 2015. There's no
November
question
14th,
that you know for
2016
sure that the
The largest
longest
supermoon since
blood moon of the
1948.
century
What are some major
would
events
happen
that happened
during
in
the
the year of
70th year of
1948?
Israel being a nation, and especially with Israel being surrounded by many nations, just like it says in
During
Ezekiel
the
38
presidential
and
election of
39,
1948,
and just like it says it will
virtually
happen
every prediction
in the book
indicated
of
that Truman would be
Zechariah,
defeated.
chapter
When
12,
Truman
in the
won,
cup
it
of
was
trembling,
considered to
the
be the
burdensome
greatest election
stone.
upset
So
in
there's no
American
question about
history.
it, folks. Keep an eye on what's going on in the
2016
world events.
happened.
Really keep a close eye. The volcano in Hawaii has already been erupting. Just like the scripture says, it's happening before the blood moon. The smoke, the fire,
August
the blood. We
21st,
had one man,
2017
some
total
unbelievable,
solar
this one
eclipse.
guy sitting on the third balcony,
This
the
was the
third
first
layer,
continent-wide
would get hit with
eclipse
flying lava
to be
and
visible
would
only
break
from the
in
United
his leg
States
and,
since
and burst into blood.
1776.
It's just
And as we know,
unbelievable
July
that the
4th,
prophecies of the Bible
1776 is the
are
day
coming
America
to pass
declared
in these
independence
last
from
days.
Great Britain.
Give your life to Jesus
But July
Christ.
4th also
We're living in
falls
the
on the
end times.
17th of Tammuz on the biblical
Are you
calendar,
saved?
which is when the Israelites worshipped the golden calf. The last solar eclipse over the United States before 2017 was August 20.